Hey guys, welcome to the Disney Sisters channel. My name's Heather, also known as the Disney Housewife, and what I have for you is a list of questions that Abby and Hope put together for me to answer for you guys today. So if you are not yet subscribed to the Disney Sisters, make sure that you are subscribing today. I was absolutely honored that I was asked to participate, so I'm gonna go ahead and get these questions underway, and I hope that you guys will comment and play along with these questions as well. First question, when was your first visit to a Disney park and what is your favorite memory from that trip? My first trip was in 1985. I was 8 years old. It was my mom, my dad, my sister, and my nephew, and we had a wonderful time. I remember so many things from that trip that really stand out, but I think my favorite thing from that trip was being over at Epcot and riding Body Wars with my dad. I remember just our conversations in the line queue, which was really long. And then I just remember us like laughing about how quirky that ride was, all of the conversations we had about those memories later down the line, and like when the ride was no longer there and stuff like that, just being able to recall how ridiculous that ride was. It was still so fun, but it was very silly, and I just loved having that one-on-one time with my dad. Number 2, do you remember the first Disney movie that you saw? I think I was around 2 or 3, and I don't remember a lot surrounding it, but I do remember bits and pieces, like little flashes of standing up in the front seat of my mom and dad's car and watching the 101 Dalmatians. Obviously it was like a drive-in theater, and so that was a lot of fun. I think it was old family film plus like the new release of the current time, and they either left after that or I fell asleep and they watched something else, but I do remember standing up in the front seat of the car watching 101 Dalmatians. Number 3, what is an item you can't do a Disney date without? I know for some that is ears, or their special outfits, or specific shoes, or anything of that nature. But what I really like to have is a crossbody bag with all the essentials. I love to carry hand sanitizer and wipes, and I always did that. That is not a pandemic thing, but I've always done that. And I love having a crossbody because I just think it flows really well and it's not in the way. I used to do a fanny pack all the time, but you know, when you get older and you have a bad back, you can't really use that as much anymore because it will weigh you down and it pulls on your back a little bit. So I really do love a nice fitting crossbody, and I have a nice gray one from 9 West that I absolutely love, and I have used that for the last several vacations. It's starting to get a little worn out, so I'm only saving it for trips nowadays, but I absolutely love using that. And I think having a good park bag like makes your day go so much better. Number 4 is a general question, and that is, are you a cat or a dog person? I am a 100% a dog person. I'm not opposed to cats, I just prefer not to have them. I don't jive well with cats for some reason. I'm kind of scared of them a little bit. I know that's silly, but kind of scared of them. So I have always been a dog person. We have had dogs since the day I was born, and I've not really ever gone a large amount of time without one. So I definitely say dogs are the way to go in this house. Number 5, how many siblings do you have? I have 6 siblings. There are 7 of us, and the wonderful thing about that was, 1, I was the baby of the family, and 2, there was only 1 other sibling living in the home with us the entire time, like from me being born on. So that made it really nice not having to share a lot of things. Like, no one was constantly stealing my clothes, no one was taking books and not returning them, you know, no one was fighting for bathroom time. So it was really nice being the baby of the family and much later in life for my parents. Number 6, who is your favorite Disney animal? I absolutely love Goofy, but right now Pluto is really kind of like surpassing my Goofy love. I don't know who I am. I also love Lady as well, so I'm just gonna leave it there because I'm gonna start listing all the Disney dogs. Number 7, what is your favorite type of video to create on your channel? Well, I have to say, one that I get a lot of feedback from is also one I enjoy making, and that is when I get a chance to film with Michaela. it is harder to get her to focus or to participate in specific scenes or moments. However, I love to have that added bonus of spending time with her where I'm not just in my room and she's doing something else. I love spending that time with her. And so I think that, I mean, there are so many fun ones that I have filmed, but sometimes I'm a little cringy, but I feel like I'm in my element when I'm doing what I do best, which is being her mother. Number 8, what's your favorite video you've ever created? Okay, so this is going to be like a part B to what I just answered. A while back for Michaela's birthday, Michaela's my daughter if you've never met me before, I pretty much dedicated July to her birthday month and created a lot of videos with her or about her. And one of my favorite ones was kind of one of the first ones we filmed for July, and that was when we were opening some Disney Wishables. I walked away to change my pants and Michaela decided to film the intro for me. So the fact that I came out of our bedroom and saw her filming the intro without me there, it was the sweetest thing I have ever seen in my life. And I almost didn't include it in the video because I didn't know how receptive that would be. But in the end, I honestly didn't care. I wanted to add it and I did, and that was probably one of the sweetest things I have ever edited or filmed, and it had nothing to do with me, but it was just one of my favorite. Number 9, and the final question, is what is your favorite board game to play with family or friends? Well, Damon and I are absolutely obsessed with a game called Sequence. It is a combination card/board game, so you have actual playing cards and then you have a board with all of the playing cards on the board, and you have tokens, so when you play a card you place it onto the board. And it's kind of like Gen Rummy where you have to have spreads or a sequence of 5, and it's a lot of fun. We love to play cards, so it's so much fun for us. But if we're going to be playing as a family, we love to play Candyland with Michaela. We love to play Hungry Hippos. We love to play the Disney Princess Castle pop-up game. And then also we love Pictopia and what's the other one? Haunted Mansion Life. No. Is that it? No. Haunted Mansion Clue. I know you guys asked for one, but you know, we're board game people, so that was poking the bear. I absolutely had a great time coming over here today. Thank you, Abby and Hope, for welcoming me in and for creating such a wonderful list of questions for me. Again, if you guys have not subscribed to the Disney Sisters, I recommend that you do that today. Thank you guys so much. I hope you have a wonderful and blessed day, and hopefully I'll see you guys around. Bye!